Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got distracted here. I was over here looking at my phone, trying to figure everything out and get everything ready. Uh, running a little ragged here, getting back from work and all that. But we got a fun show on tap. You see Zoe here is in her normal spot, ready for treats. And obviously, we have a little game coming up this week. I don't know if anybody's heard about it, something called the Super Bowl. So we're going to do kind of what I'm going to call the Cruise Bowl. And I have come up with 8 different things, and I tried to value them as close as I could to one another. I tried to make them as equally enticing. I did seed them kind of 1 through 8. So hopefully we come down with the 2 toughest decisions at the very end to determine our Cruise Bowl champion. But I have 8 different categories. If you read the description, you have a general idea of what the competition is going to look like. But I want to get your opinion. So you all are going to help determine our winner. And let me just say hello to everybody. Justin gets the gold. He's back getting on the podium again. Missed him for a month or so there. And then we got Will G, who I think might be on a cruise right now. I know I saw a picture just the other day of him on a cruise. So I don't know if you're back, Will, or if you're enjoying the cruise, but if you're enjoying the cruise, keep doing it. And then we have Aaron gets the bronze medal today with Admin Tim right behind, just missing the podium. But I'm sure Aaron would share some space with you up on the podium there. Sandy the Lost Pirate Jenkins is back once again. Good to see you. We have Rick, the Texas Cruiser from Galveston, and I am going to be headed your way, Rick, and just next month, March 22nd. So maybe I'll bump into you down there. Let's see. The cruise, I forget whether the cruise is on the 22nd or 23rd, and Zoe is going crazy over here. Need to calm down, Zoe. Calm down. She sees all these treats over here and she can't contain herself. So yeah, Rick, good to see you. And the spectacular sport supporter, that is one Danny D, is back. Good to see you, Danny. And let's see, we have the Carnival Cruise Addicts. And Liz, I saw your post and I liked it, loved it, of course. And she had the new Party Squad t-shirt on. So I said, you know what? I got to put that on because I saw Liz had hers on, and I'm like, I always decide which color I should wear. I'm like, we're going to go with the new design. And this will be the design that we're wearing on the Jubilee for that bar crawl. And we already have some orders coming in to get this new shirt. And so that's always good to see. So we're going to have an army of people on the Jubilee all going on the bar crawl. We got Mandy back. Once again, she says, hey, Coach, and hey, Mandy, how are you? Hope everything's well in teacher land in Atlanta. Is it Atlanta that you teach in? I'm pretty sure it's Georgia. I thought it was Atlanta. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. I think you're a Braves fan, though. I know that. I know you're a Braves fan. So I think you're probably from Atlanta, but maybe it's a suburb or something. Frankie Floyd is here. Good to see you, Frankie. Michelle, good to see Michelle as always. What's up, Michelle? All right, who did I not mention yet? I'm just scrolling through. Amy is back. Good to see you, Amy. And Amy is one of our super chatters from last week, and that carries over. And I'll talk about that in just a second. But look at this. Speaking of super chats, we have Robert Kohler. Hi, Coach. Just jumping on real quick. Got to get to bed. I get up at 12:30 a.m. I'll watch tomorrow. Oh, my goodness. Well, thank you so much. Well, so, Robert, before you go to bed, we got to do a shot, courtesy of you. And this one is Old Forester. We're going to start this off. Now, we carried over from last week. We carried over Chris Moss, Eric, the North Shore Traveler, Trisha and Bert and Amy that I just mentioned. So they were up through numbers 55. So you are going to be numbers 56 through 70. And let me write you down here, Robert K. Okay. And we're going to do our first shot courtesy of you, Sir Robert. And thank you so much for that, especially since you're just going to watch on replay. Very nice. And what that means, if anybody else is wondering why I just did a shot, anytime somebody does a $15 more super chat, I do a shot and Zoe gets a treat. Zoe gets a treat for any $10 super chat. But obviously, if it's more, she definitely gets a treat. So high five for Robert for getting us started. And she says thank you. And I say thank you once again. So yeah, thank you for getting us started with that. Carried over, like I said, from last week as Chris Moth, 1 through 15, Eric, 16 through 25, Trisha and Bert, 26 through 35, Amy, 36 through 55, and now Robert K this week, 56 through 70, 30 more, and we are going to have a shirt drawing, and somebody's going to win one of the new design shirts, or they can have one of the traditional design shirts, which I think most of you know what those look like. But if there's somebody new that wants to see the difference and you actually win the shirt, and you can win a shirt with as little as $1. $1 super chat is the lowest they let you do, I think. And so for example, we're up to number 70. If somebody did a $1 super chat, you would be number 71. And if I drew number 71, then you win a shirt and I send it to you. No shipping charges or anything. And that's that. But we do have some birthdays coming up. And one in particular I know is tomorrow. I know through discussion that Liz has a birthday coming up. Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts. But we have Tim that has a birthday tomorrow. And Tim knows what this bottle is about, but I'm going to pour myself a little bit here in honor of Tim and celebrating his birthday. But what I would like everybody to do, if you could, is put in the comments, happy birthday, Tim. But happy birthday, my friend. He is our admin. He works tirelessly to try to get rid of all those nasty fake accounts on the Facebook page, and trust me, there are hundreds, if not thousands of them. So it is an endless task. And so I mean, he's always greeting the new people that come on board Facebook. And so happy birthday, Tim. And I'm going to sip on this the rest of the show. And in addition to doing my shot, so this might be one of those shows that I'm in trouble if there's a lot of super chats, but I got probably a double in here. And this is Weller, which you can't even find on the shelves hardly anymore. So it is a very good bourbon that I very much appreciate. And Liz has one upcoming too. Liz, when is your birthday? I know it's this month sometime because a lot of us have birthdays this month. It's my birthday later this month too, on the 20th, believe it or not. I keep getting older as much as I try not to. I keep getting older and I just won't stop. All right. Let me go back to the comments here, and then we're going to get into the show. Oh, there. Okay, so we got Mandy. Oh, wait, Ken is here. Did I miss anybody? Oh, there's Chris. Okay, so Chris was on here last week and is in the drawing for a shirt this week. Danny D will be in Chicago end of April, Coach, for sis-in-law's bridal shower. Don't think we'll have time. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, if anybody else is coming to Chicago, let me know. Maybe we can have a drink or something together. Yes, Mandy is a Braves fan. Go Braves. Yes, Atlanta, but I quit teaching. Oh, I did not know that. Okay. I did not know that. It's new. All right. Frankie Floyd, Chris Moss, Amy, Sandy. I'm scrolling through these fast now, so if I'm missing a comment, I apologize. Oh, we got Trisha here. Trisha is back. That is all right. So Trisha, and I did mention you were in the drawing carried over from last week. Kimberly's back once again. And yeah, okay. We got a lot of the cast and characters. Okay, so here's how I did this. All right. I felt good about this, and I did made some adjustments here right before the show started. All right. And then Chris is keeping us rolling here. And so Chris is in the drawing twice here. Chris Moss, you are 71 through 85. And let's get that shot glass going. And we got the Texas Cruiser as well right behind, 76 through 85. I'm going to put Tex C right there, 86 through 90. Very nice. Thank you, gentlemen. And and Danny D for Zoe. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Danny D, yours in Texas come so fast. So 91 through 95. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so Chris, and then we got 2 treats coming for Zoe. Danny D and the Texas Cruiser teamed up for a treat. And then Chris, okay, I'm going to set 2 treats here so I don't forget. And then I see a third one coming up. So we're going to put 3 treats there. And all right. So first, Chris. High five for Chris. What do you say? What do you say? Okay. She said thank you many times. Just was real quiet. So thank you, Chris. This is awesome, sir. Cheers to you. Cheers to the shot. Cheers to everybody. Cheers to Super Bowl week. All right. So we took care of Chris there. And Tex and Danny D. I got this treat here waiting for Zoe. Thank you for that. And we are only 5 away. And I think we're going to pass that up because I saw my screen blow up one more time. And yep, there it is. Give that girl a treat. All right. So she's getting so many treats. She's in line for treats now. I got 2 treats on the back up here. So we got admin Aaron. Thank you so much, Miss Aaron. 96 through 100 is Aaron. And Aaron is also 1 through 10 because we're starting a new one now. And that means we get to do a shirt drawing. Right now, I'm watching myself. So I'm going to get myself off the screen and clear this out. And now you see that it's empty. All right, let me go through the numbers again so everybody knows if they won. We have Chris Moss, who just did another super chat, but he was also last week 1 through 15. North Shore Travelers 16 through 25. Trisha and Burt 26 through 35. Amy McConnell 36 through 55. Robert K started us off this week 56 through 70. Chris once again 71 through 85. The Texas Cruiser 86 through 90. Danny D, the spectacular supporter, 91 through 95, and Aaron, 96 through 100. So, again, you see nothing on top. Siri, give me a random number 1 through 100.
A random number between 1 and 100 is 2.
2. And guess who number 2 is? That might be the smallest number we've ever had Siri pull out. But that is one Mr. Chris Moss, who just did a second super chat. So Chris Moss, you got a shirt coming your way. It could be the new design or one of the old designs, whatever color, whatever size. You just let me know, message me with your address, and I will get that out to you. As a matter of fact, I have some more shirts I got to ship out later this week. So yours will be included in that batch. And congratulations. And hopefully we give away a second shirt today. We got Together We Travel in the house. Good to see you as always. Together We Travel. Anybody new show up? And whatever floats your boat is here. And congrats to you. Okay, so I got a couple more treats here. Zoe did not forget. So this is from Danny D and the Texas Cruiser. So high five for Danny D and the Texas Cruiser. What do you say to them? What do you say together? Say it louder. There you go. She said a hearty thank you there. And then we still have a treat coming for Aaron. And I forgot. I got to do a shot courtesy of Aaron. So, Aaron and I are going to check out the Super Bowl together. So we'll be doing a little partying. So thank you, Aaron. Very much. Ooh, that one hit. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. That was a strong one. I don't know why that one tasted stronger, but You got your money's worth on that, Aaron. All right, everybody congratulating Chris. Logan says hi too. What's going on? Gabby the Goat. Gabby the Goat. I like that name. I'm kind of thinking that you're new to the channel because or you changed your name, but I love you got the dog picture in there, and then I like the name Gabby Goat. That's going to be an easy name to remember, so keep that one. And then AB Logan says hi too. What's going on, Logan? Hope all is well. The guy that's in about 15 different sports. Hopefully you're winning the sport you're in right now. All right. Carnival Cruise Addict says chug it. And you know what? I still got Tim's. Tim, I don't think it's gonna be hard to finish. If I finish this plus the shots I've done already, this could be a dangerous night because I got some Coke Zero with a little bourbon in it also. Gabby Goat. That's a great, like, if I was going to name a horse, like for horse races, that would be a great, like, horse race name, would it not? Gabby Goat coming around the corner, she's, in the stretch, whatever. I mean, that could be like if there was a Kentucky Derby horse named Gabby Goat, then I might have to bet on it. All right, let's get to business here. Okay, so let me give you the categories before I get distracted. As you see, I'm easily distracted, especially when I got like 3 or 4 shots on me already. All right, so the number 1 seat is going to be a free Cheers package. You all are voting on this. By the way, last week we had 40 people in here at this point. That's because everybody had hit the like button. So maybe we haven't all hit the like button. If you haven't hit that like button, if you could minimize the comment screen real quick, hit that like button, and then hit the comment screen again. And then that way it'll populate this so we get more people contributing to our Cruise Bowl champion. So the number 1 seed I put as Cheers. That for those people that don't cruise Carnival, that is basically a free drink package. So your free drink package, I don't know what it's called on Royal or any of the other cruise lines, but basically you're going to get your drinks for free. Okay, that's the number 1 seat. Now, it is going up against VIP seating. So you are going to get your choice of seats to any show and every show, and a $500 gift card to the cruise line shops that you can spend in whichever way you want. Okay, that is the first playoff matchup. The second playoff matchup, and this is for people who really know Carnival, but you've heard me talk about the Havana area on the Vista class ships. We're talking about the Carnival Vista, the Carnival Horizon, and the Carnival Panorama. Those of you that have been in the Havana area and stayed in the Havana area for a week-long cruise, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the XL class Havana area. I'm talking about the Vista class Havana area. So we have that Havana area on the Vista class going up against dinner with the captain and cruise director at the steakhouse. That is the second playoff matchup. Okay. Dinner with the captain and cruise director at the steakhouse, or you get to stay in the Havana area in a balcony or a cabana instead of an interior. Okay. Or like you can stay in an interior, but then have dinner with the captain and cruise director at the steakhouse one night, if that's your choice. All right. The third playoff matchup is $200 of free play every day of the cruise in the casino. So you get $200 free money. And how free play works is, let's say that you bet $200. You just say, I'm going to bet the whole thing on red at roulette, and it comes up red. They will give you $400 in real money back. Whatever you wager in the fun play money, it's converted to real money after you win. Let me check that. It might be that they pay you in real money. So like if you wager 200 in fun play money, the fun play money might stay, but you get paid in real money. You know, that's how that works. So Yeah, so you get 200 in free play. So if you're on a 7-day cruise, that's going to be $1,400 in free play at the casino. Or that's going up against any specialty dining any time of the day. And that includes chef's table. So if you want to have like 3 or 4 chef's tables for dinner during the cruise, if they offer that many, you can go to a chef's table 3 or 4 times. You can go to the steakhouse as many times as you want. You can go to Bonsai Sushi and eat whatever you want off the menu. You can go to Bonsai Teppanyaki and do the thing where they chop everything up in front of you and cook it just how you want. That's going up against the 200 free play at Casino Day. That's the third playoff matchup. Now, the final playoff matchup is the spa. 5 treatments of your choice up to $1,500 in total. So, they could average, each spa treatment could average a cost of $300 each because you get a total of 5. That's going up against the excursion of your choice in every port on your cruise, plus the behind the scenes tour excursion on your ship, to where they take you down in the engine room, they take you up on the bridge, they take you everywhere on the ship, and either free parking for the week for your automobile if you drive to your cruise port, or free shuttle service to and from the airport. Okay, so we have some tight playoff matchups. And Carnival Cruise Addicts, I'm glad you said this, because I did try to put some thought into this and make these as tough as possible. Down Under Cruisers is here. And yeah, all right. So, we got Angie. We hadn't seen Angie in a while. We got one of the Charlie's Angels, the primary Charlie's Angel, because she's the main one that shows up. So that's why she is the number 1 Charlie's Angel. But good to see you back, Angie. All right, let me go up and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Texas Cruiser says, I get free drinks already with Royal, but I will take it. Yep. And I'm really curious, I've done that. Amy K. Thank you. Amy K loves you. High five for Amy K. There you go. The dog's name is Zoe. That is Little Miss Zoe. And yes, the Carnival Cruise Addicts answer. And Anne is here. Anne and I cruised on the Carnival Magic Thanksgiving a couple of years ago. Okay. All right. So we are going to start off with the first playoff matchup. All right. Now, here's what you got to do. If Admin Tim is still here, Janiyah Stockdale. Janiyah is one of my players on the girls basketball team. So that's weird. It's not weird. Welcome, Janiyah. It's the first time an actual current players come up in the chat. But now I'm feeling a little more weird about the drinks and everything. So that's funny. Okay. But thank you, Janiyah. Yeah, Janiyah and I just had practice an hour or 2 ago. And our last game of the season is tomorrow. By the way, since Janiyah is here, let me just share with you all. The girls basketball team was 0-15 last year. Okay. And most of you know, well, not most of you, I think most of you remember, I was the boys basketball coach for over 20 years, 22 years, something like that. And I'm looking to retire in about 5 years, 4.5 now, hopefully. And so the girls were 0-15 last year, and I like a challenge. And so I decided, even though we won conference with the boys, and the boys were all coming back, all of my starters from last year's championship team, that I was going to take over the 0-15 girls and try to help turn things around. So I'm happy to say, I'm proud to say that my girls basketball team is 9-6 right now. In a 12-team conference, they finished 5th place. We did lose in the city playoff yesterday. We have one game left tomorrow. Hopefully we can get up 10 wins. But even if we lose, the worst our record will be is 9-7. So they went from 0-15 to 9-6, or hopefully 10-6. But at the worst we'll do is 9-7. So very proud of them. And yeah, it's very rewarding to see them be happy. And last Friday we had senior night, and the girls, they beat a team that was supposed to beat us, and they all played great. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. So absolutely. Okay. Where are we at? Okay, so here's what you're voting on. Free Cheers package or free drink package if you're a different cruise line versus VIP seating and $500 gift card in the shops. Okay, so how I want you to do this is in the comments, put either Cheers or VIP. Cheers or VIP, and I'm going to try to keep track of the votes. Okay, so Cheers is 1, 2. Gabby says cheers, 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 VIP. Danny says VIP. Gabby says VIP. Lots of cheers. Lots of cheers. Keep the votes coming. But if the votes keep coming the way they do, I don't even need to count. Okay. I do want to thank Danny D, the spectacular supporter, the Texas Cruiser, and Gabby the Goat. I want to thank you all for not making it a shutout, because everybody else voted Cheers. Everybody else likes to drink, apparently. So Cheers is the winner, and they were my number one seed, the free drink package, because it seems like everybody likes to drink. They were the number one seed. So Cheers moves on to the semifinals. All right, now, next up, we have the Havana area. And let me try to explain this before voting begins. The Havana area, for those that don't know, is this semi-private area. So there's a small section of the ship, I would say less than 10% of the ship, can purchase a special cabin within this Havana area. Now, by purchasing a special cabin within this area, it gives you access to a semi-private, and I say semi-private because it's only available to the people that are staying in the Havana area. So they get access to a separate pool and then 2 nice-sized hot tubs. All right. Angie, I know, with the other 2 Charlie's Angels, has stayed back there. I know Aaron has stayed back there. I'm sure several other people have stayed back there. It's a great week. It really is, because you get to know, you kind of are like with a separate group. So you kind of get to know a lot of people. You get familiar with a lot of people. You have your own outside bar that's exclusive to you. So you get to know the bartenders very well, the wait staff very well. It's a lot of fun. It really is. I love the Havana area. It is quite an upcharge from your standard room, but I'll put it to you this way. I would rather have an interior Havana than a balcony regular cabin. I would. On the Vista class, not on the XL class. On the XL class, I'd rather have just a regular balcony and not be in the Havana area over an interior. But if I was on a Vista class ship, we're talking the Vista, the Horizon, or the Panorama, I would prefer to stay in an interior cabin just to be in that Havana area over a balcony. That's what I feel about that. Okay, so that's explaining the Havana area. Now, some of you, understandably, are about experiences, and there's nowhere you can sign up for this. This isn't an option. This is not an option for anyone to sign up for. I mean, maybe you could talk to the captain. I don't know. But I designed a category that I don't even think is possible. So the other category is dinner at the steakhouse with not just the captain of the ship, but the cruise director as well. And you can insert whichever cruise director you want, insert whichever captain you want. Okay, so your choices are you have to stay in an interior cabin, but in exchange for that, you get to have dinner with the captain and cruise director of the ship at the steakhouse one night. Or you can stay in the Havana area in either a balcony cabin facing the back, the wake and all that, or a Havana cabana, your choice of the two for the week. So on this one, what I want you to do, I hope nobody's voted yet. I want you to put either Havana or dinner. That is going to be your answers. Havana or dinner. Havana or dinner. Angie says, I had never been in a cruise ship pool until Havana. That says a lot right there. So I'm counting that as a vote for Havana. So we're going to say 1 for Havana. Frankie Floyd says, dinner with the captain. Texas Cruiser, dinner with the captain. Will G, Havana area. Carnival Cruise Addicts, captain and cruise director. Aaron, Havana. Kenneth, Havana. Tim, Steakhouse. Ooh, this is a close one. I love it. I love it. I love it. When I pick one that is like right down the middle. Sandy says Havana. That makes 5-4. Whatever floats your boat makes it 6-4. Ann makes it 7-4. Gabby makes it 7-5. Danny makes it 8-5. Chris makes it 9-5. Down Under Cruisers makes it 10-5. Angie, I already counted your vote. Tim, I thought Tim, maybe you're doing for Cheryl, so I'll put her an extra one. Plus, it's your birthday, so you get an extra vote either way. So 10-6. Michelle says Havana, makes 11-6. Amy, Havana, 12-6. Kimberly, Steakhouse, 12-7. Trisha, Havana, 13-7. 13-7. Are there any more votes? Right now, and I did have Havana area as the higher seed. As a matter of fact, I think they're the 2 seed overall. And Trisha says Havana. Okay, so look at that. Okay, time for another shot and treat. And I think we can do that. We got the Carnival Cruise Addicts. It says it's time for another shot and treat. So CCA, and everybody knows what CCA means. That stands for Carnival Cruise Addicts, and they are numbers 11 through 25. And I tell you what, I've been trying to cut off the alcohol, and when you do that, your tolerance goes down. Because I've been trying to lose some weight that I gained from going on the last cruise, plus Christmas and everything else, and got a cruise coming up. But Carnival Cruise Addicts, thank you. Cheers to you. We got Zoe's treat ready. Let's get Zoe taken care of, because otherwise I'll forget to give it to her. High five for Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. What do you say to them? She said thank you quick. All right. Cheers to you all. And Liz, you didn't put the day of your birthday. We got to say happy birthday to Liz too. What actual day is it, Liz? I think it's like the middle of the month, like the 15th or 12th or something like that. I forget. How many tricks does Zoe know? She knows high five. She doesn't know a lot of tricks, honestly. She knows how to say thank you. I taught her to bark with the thank you, the high five, sit, She'll lay down. She can stay for a little bit, but yeah. Sadie, my girl here, and my girl here who passed, she used to do this really fun trick where, I would say bang and, like point a fake gun at her or whatever. And she would fall down on the ground and, act like she was dying or whatever. That was a cute little trick. But yeah, Zoe doesn't know that one. She's not that smart. But cheers to you, CCA. Your number's 11 through 25. Let's see when Liz's birthday is. Did she tell us or did she not tell us? February 17th. So Liz, I don't know if we talked about this before. If we did, I forgot. I'm on February 20th, so we're only 3 days apart. And my nephew is February 18th. So I'm pretty sure you both are Aquarius, correct? Aquarius. I'm not a signs person, but I think that's the one before Pisces. I'm a fish. I'm a stinking fish. So yeah, that's what I am. I'm a fish. But so if you call me a fish, you'd be accurate in saying that. All right. Oh, look, we got Sherry here, and Sherry voted Havana. Havana definitely won that. Texas Cruiser is back in the drawing. Texas Cruiser is 26 through 30. My first ship went to, oh, goodness. My first ship went to the scrapyard this week, still crying in my beer. Song of America. You know what? Yeah, honestly, I feel that. I feel that, Rick. I mean, I don't even remember my first cruise. I don't even remember the name because I didn't even know like I was going to fall in love with cruising. I know it was a celebrity cruise, and I know we went to Alaska, but I don't remember the name of it. So yeah, but I feel that. I mean, if I would have known, how much I was going to love cruising, I would have done a better job of trying to figure out, what was going on. Oh, check this out. Okay, so we got a lot of February birthdays. Jay is February 23rd. So guess what? Jay is a Pisces, just like me. I got another Pisces. I don't run into many Pisces. So Jay is a fish, just like me. That's probably why we like cruising so much. Frankie Floyd is February 11th. He's another Aquarius. Happy birthday to Frankie Floyd. Happy birthday to you. Carnival Cruise Addicts says, yes, we Aquarius are crazy. We retain water. Erin is watching. I don't think she's Aquarius, so she's some other crazy. Just kidding, Erin. Let's see. Carnival Cruise Addicts, that's my sister-in-law's birthday, and Sherry won't forget that. Drink like a fish, maybe? Yes, I am Irish. And look at this. We got Sherry doing a big $50 super chat. So you know what that means? That means I have got to do another shot, which I'm very happy to do, especially for a $50 super chat. But more importantly for Zoe, she gets another treat. High five for Sherry and Jay, the other Pisces birthday. What do you say about that? Yeah, you say thank you, and that's awesome, right? All right. So, Sherry, Jay, my Pisces brother, Jay, and Sherry, my sis, cheers to you both. Thank you for that amazing super chat. And there we go. Down goes another one. Okay. Because of that super chat, let's see, 31 through 80. 31 through 80. So that means we are only 20 away from giving away a second shirt. But let's move on to the next playoff game. We have two teams in the semifinals. We have the Cheers package in the Havana area in the semifinals. We are going to go next to, I know Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. I already know which way they're going to vote on this one. Liz and Chris, there's already one vote that's been cast for 200 free play in the casino every day. All right. That's by Liz and Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. So you can get your choice. Let's say it's a 7-day cruise. You can get $200 in free play. So in other words, you don't have to bet $1 of your own money if you don't want to. You can get $200 free every day to gamble. And if you win, you keep the money. If you lose, well, you didn't lose anything because they gave it to you, right? Or you can have any specialty dining. If you want to eat the steakhouse every night, you can have the steakhouse every night. If you want to go to Bonsai Teppanyaki, go there. The chef's table is amazing. Some people compare it to eating at like a 5-star restaurant. And usually they offer the chef's table like 3 or 4 times a week on a 7-day cruise. You could have as many chef tables as you want. So $200 in free play every day in the casino. If you win, you keep the money. If you don't, you didn't lose anything. Or specialty dining, eat anything and everything you want anywhere on the ship. You go to the cafe and you see those beautiful little cupcakes or pies or cakes or whatever, and you say, give me that, and that. It's all included. It's all free. So you're going to put either casino or food. Free casino or food. So just put casino or food, and then that's how I know which one you want. Okay. Yes. Frankie Floyd says free play. Free play. And then the other one is food. Okay. So Frankie Floyd is our first vote, says free play. Trisha Nichols, I'll be 65 September 12th. Happy birthday to all born in February. Thank you for that, Trisha. Carnival Cruise Addicts, yeah, duh, free play. Whatever floats your boat, free play. So that's 3-0 free play. Ann says food. Thank you for that food vote. Kimberly, free play. Trisha, free play. We got a lot of gamblers apparently. Danny D, spectacular supporter, says good. I think she meant to say food. I'm putting one for food because of that. Will G says free play. So that's 6-2. Amy says food, 6-3. Kenneth says free play, 7-3. Texas Cruiser, 8-3. Tim, 9-3. Angie, 10-3. I didn't know you were a gambler, Angie. You surprised me. Food, 10-4. Danny D, the spectacular supporter. Lit. Sammy the Last Pirate Jenkins makes it 10-5. Trying to make a comeback here. 11-5 via Chris Moss. Sherry Casino, 12-5. Sherry wins a lot of money there. Erin, I knew she was going to vote food. She likes to cook. 12-6. Michelle says, not a gambler, but I'm going with casino. She's not a gambler, but she's going with casino. That makes it 13-6. Okay. So guess what? The casino wins. So far, we have not had a single upset. All right. So the closest thing we can have to an upset. So advancing to the semifinals is the free drink package, the Havana area, and the 200 free play in casino. Now, the final spot is between the spa and excursions. Okay, the winner of this matchup is going to go up against the free drink package. All right, so here's the deal. Let me explain this again. The spa, you get 5 treatments in the spa on a 7-day cruise. You got to take a couple days off. Those couple days off could be in the thermal suites. So you can still go to the spa. You're just not getting a special treatment, but you can use their hot tubs, their saunas, their steam rooms, anything like that. The other 5 days, you can get massages, You can get facials. You can get whatever else they do. I don't know. I've done massages there, and that's about the extent of it. But you can use up to $1,500 worth of treatments over 5 treatments, right? So up to $300, or you could have a couple $400 and the other one's $100, whatever. However you want to do it. Versus the excursions of your choice on all of the port days, plus on the ship, they have the behind the scenes excursion that's tough to get a ticket to. I understand. I haven't done it yet, but they take you down to the engine room. They take you up to the bridge. They take you all over the ship and show you places that are, normal people can't go. They take you there. Okay, you get that also, in addition to whatever excursion you choose and whatever port you're going to go to. So for this one, we're going to say the answer is either SPA or X, EX for excursion. SPA or X. All right. Texas Cruiser is going excursion. Frankie, excursion. We got Bruce from Ocean Travel. He's doing excursion too. Oh, wow. Excursions is really kicking butt here so far. I didn't think this one would be so lopsided. CCA, excursion. Kimberly, excursion. Well, you know what? I'm impressed by you all. I honestly thought there'd be more spa people. I got one spa person. There's Erin. She don't care about the excursions. She's like, give me a massage, please. Angie says, unfortunately, a spa ruins everything by their pushiness and upsell. Yes, that part is true. That part is true. Usually when I've gotten a massage in the spa, it's because I've lost my butt in the casino and they've had pity on me. So they've like offered me like a free massage in the spa. And then after I take the massage, that has helped heal some of the wounds that I got in the casino. They try to sell me all these different products. So that part is very, very much true. What Angie is saying, they're very aggressive and ruin the spa experience for me. So I'll take excursions. Point well taken there. Whatever floats your boat, says spa though. Michelle, okay, we got a spa comeback. I might have to recount. I thought it was excursions. Port will factor though. Yeah. I feel like that's a shot there from Danny, I feel. I do think though that it's pretty clear cut that excursions has won on this one. Okay. So that's our first minor upset. I had the spa as the 4 seed and the top excursions as the 5 seed. So here's what we got. We are going to have the cheers package or the drink package versus the excursions of your choice plus free shuttle to and from the airport or free parking. Okay, so either parking or free shuttle service. And then, also the behind the scenes tour or behind the scenes. Okay, and then in the second semifinal, we have the casino, $200 in free play versus the Havana area. Ooh, that's a tough matchup. Interested to see who wins that one. $200 or the Havana area on a Vista class ship. Not the XL, because we know there's a big difference. If you know, you know. All right. I'm going to hide the current comment there. Okay. We are in the semifinals now. So if we are talking football, we are talking the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. We know the Chiefs won. Or we're talking the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Washington Commanders. We know the Eagles won. All right, so here's what we have. And by the way, let me just remind everybody, we got 10 minutes left. I'd like to give away a second shirt. We are 80 into our second shirt. Sherry is numbers 31 through 80. If we get another 20, we give away a second shirt today. Look at, you know what? I believe this is from Liz. I don't believe this is from Chris. I never know for sure when these comments are coming through. It could be from Liz. It could be from Chris. But I just kind of feel like that's from Liz. Correct me if I'm wrong. All right. Danny D. Thank you, Danny D. Danny D is numbers 81 through 85. So now we are only 15 away. And look at that, the Texas Cruiser. And look at that, they just got Zoe another treat. They tag teamed it up again. Texas Cruiser is 86 through 90. Look at Zoe. Come on up here. Danny D, the Spectacular Cruiser, and the Texas Cruiser, all the way from Galveston, Texas, is teamed up. And she says thank you. So thank you so much for that. And look at that. We got Amy McConnell is back in the drawing. She is numbers 91 through 95, which means we are only 5 away. First, we had Danny. Then we had the Texas Cruiser. Then we had Amy McConnell. And look at that. Then we got Chris Moss. And that has made us, and Chris has already won a shirt today. And he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and win 2. So guess what? We're going to do, and Angie, I see, has started us off. But look, here's what I'm going to do. I didn't get a $15 super chat, but I'm going to, because we got all of those at once, I'm going to do a shot for all of you because you're all awesome. Danny D, the Texas Cruiser, Amy McConnell, Chris Moss, and Angie, the lead Charlie's Angel. This is for you because you all teamed up here to make this happen, to get us the second shirt drawing. So I appreciate you all. And I got quite a buzz going. But cheers to each and every one of you for those super chats. I'm still working on Tim's birthday. And Tim, I will finish this. Trust me, it's Weller. So it's not going to go to waste. If Tim is working, helping out his friends, him and Cheryl. All right, we got to give away another shirt. Okay, so Aaron is numbers 1 through 10. Carnival Cruise Addicts, 11 through 25. Texas Cruiser, 26 through 30. Sherry, 31 through 80. Danny D, 81 through 85. The Texas Cruiser again, 86 through 90. Amy McConnell, 91 through 95. And Chris, once again, to finish out the 100, 96 through 100. So, everybody sees it's empty up there. Siri, give me a random number 1 through 100.
A random number between 1 and 100 is 67.
67. Who is 60? Oh, guess what? It is Sherry, 31 through 80. I mean, she had a 50-50 shot, so it makes sense. Congratulations, Sherry. She has won the shirt, and cheers to you. All right. So let's get on to the semifinals. We're going to go over an hour. That's okay. We'll make it work. All right. So we have the Cheers package. That is the free drink package on a 7-day cruise. I think that's a little over $1,000. Includes 15 alcohol drinks of your choice. And unlimited non-alcohol drinks for those that aren't familiar with the Carnival Cruise program. Okay. So that is the Cheers side of it. Now, the opponent is free excursions at all of the ports, including either free parking if you drove to the port or free shuttle service to and from the airport if you flew in. All right. So, and then what else? Oh, and also a behind the scenes tour of everything Carnival. So you get to go up to the bridge, you get to go to the engine room, you get to see the jailhouse cell, you get to see everything that most Carnival cruisers don't get to see. That is also included. So you're going to put either Cheers or EX for excursions. Look at that. Wow, you all are anxious to vote. Anxious to vote. We got Will G. Cheers, 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 cheers. Kimberly Lavelle, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Will G. Whatever floats your boat. Michelle B. Kimberly Lavelle, Frankie Floyd, Chris from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Yeah, there we go. Chris says casino. He's getting ahead of the vote for the next one. Tim says cheers. Yeah, Chris, just a bit early. Kenneth, cheers, cheers. Oh my God, is it a shutout? Wait a minute. We got 1X. We got 1X, the Texas Cruisers, and the Down Under Cruisers, and Bruce from Ocean Travel. We got 3 in a row. It wasn't a complete shutout. And I appreciate you all for picking excursions, even after it looked like it decided to win. But Cheers is going to the Cruise Bowl Championship. Cheers, the drink package, is going to the Cruise Bowl Championship. And they are celebrating, they are holding up whatever trophy they hold up that gets them to the Super Bowl. That's what they're doing. Okay, and we had a bunch of other people jumping on with Cheers. Cheers is a clear winner. All right, now, here's the thing. We got Carnival Cruise Addicts in the chat today. And if they lose to Cheers or if they lose to the Havana area, they're going to be mad at each and every one of you. Each and every one of you they're going to dislike. Okay, so if you don't want to offend or upset the Carnival Cruise Addicts, you must vote for a casino. You must vote for the $200 and free play for a casino. But if you genuinely love the Havana area, that area where you have your semi-private pool, your big hot tubs, your own private bar, your own little sanctuary, then, you can just discard them. Okay, so the responses I'm looking for is either casino or Havana. Casino or Havana for the second semifinal. All right. So we got Bruce from Ocean Travel says casino. We got Chris, of course, casino. Danny D, casino. Kenneth, casino. See, a lot of support here. Texas Cruiser says, does Chris have his tassels on? I don't know, Chris. Do you have your tassels on? Whatever floats your boat says casino. That's 5-0. Will G, I don't know what that means. You've done that a couple times. I mean, that's some like tech lingo. I don't know. Danny D says, LOL, Texas. Yeah. Kimberly, casino. We're 6-0 casino. Put the casino in Havana. Yeah, there you go. Texas casino, Chris Moss casino, Frankie Floyd casino. Sorry, CCA. We got 1 vote for Havana. Angie says Havana. Oh, and Aaron says Havana. 6-2. Tim says casino. 7-2. Sandy makes it 8-2. Chris keeps trying to revote. You're not in Chicago, Chris. You live in Florida. You only get to vote once down there. Because Chicago, we can vote like 6 times. You only get 1 vote down in Florida. Danny D, need that money to hit souvenirs. Yeah. Michelle says Havana. Okay, we got 7-3. Trisha makes it 8-3. Amy makes it 8-4. Guess what? Not the casino. Okay, Down Under Cruisers makes it 8-5. Okay. Honestly, I would make it 8-6 if I was the tiebreaker. But yeah, I think casino's going to win. So what we're going to end up with in the Cruise Bowl Championship is the free drink package, free drinks for the entire duration of the cruise. For a 7-day cruise, that's going to be about $1,100. It would cost you, but you get 15 drinks of alcohol and pretty much top shelf. I mean, there's very few things you can't get. And then the casino is $200 in free play each day for 7 days. So you get a little bit more money wise, but again, you have to risk those $200 to be able to try to earn money back. So our Cruise Bowl Championship is once again the cheers versus drinks. So in our championship, what you're going to enter, and I see we only have 24 people now for our championship round, is going to be either cheers or drinks. By the way, congratulations to our shirt winners, Chris Moss and Sherry B. They gave away 2 shirts today. That's awesome. Angie, you are in the shirt drawing for next week also. Your numbers 1 through 10. But let's move on to our championship round. We are 2 minutes over now. Cheers or casino? Start entering your votes now. Free drinks or $200 free play each night of your cruise. Will G says Havana. All right. So I'm going to put down here, cheers, casino. Amy McConnell says cheers. Hold on. Aaron says cheers. The sisters are teaming up. Texas Cruiser says casino. Chris Moss says cheers. Angie says cheers. Kenneth says casino. Carnival Cruise Addict says casino. Whatever floats your boat says casino. That makes it a 4-4 tie. Sandy makes it 5-4 cheers. Okay, so casino or Carnival Cruise Addicts are done because that's their second vote. They said casino. So Chris and Liz, both of your votes are counted in case they try to vote a third time. Down Under Cruiser says cheers any day. So it's 6-5 cheers. Adventures with Roxanne says casino, makes it 6-6. Trisha makes it 7-6 cheers. Will G makes it 8-6 cheers. Najuma Brown makes it 8-7. Oh my God, we got such a close race here. Kimberly makes it 9-7. I drink more than I gamble. Yeah, Chris voted already. Okay. Michelle says cheers. That makes it 10-7. Okay, right now it is 10-7 in favor of Cheers. Cheers was my number 1 seed, the free drink package. So unless we get some late votes here for the casino, that would mean, I mean, we do have 26 people online, at least that are, have their computers on. They might not be paying attention, but it appears that Cheers might win this whole thing. So my number 1 seed was Cheers the drink package, and by a very tight vote, 10-7 over the Gamblers. Yeah, Chris voted another casino. That would make it 10-8. You would need to pull in 3 more votes, Chris, and we could make it 10-10 that way. But yeah, everybody, great show. Thank you so much. Everybody that did the super chats. We had Robert, we had Chris, we had the Texas Cruiser, Danny D, Aaron, Sherry, Amy McConnell, and Angie B. You all are awesome. And everybody else that, participated in the comments as well. Thank you so much. We, great show tonight. Great show. Have a great Super Bowl weekend. If you're going to a party, have a great party. I plan on eating a lot. I hope you plan on doing the same. Have some great drinks. Angie says, good night, everyone, and have a fantastic week. And I concur with that statement. Take care, everybody. I appreciate you. Hit that like button on the way out if you haven't already hit it. And thank you so much for everybody that participated. We'll see you all next week. Take care. Peace.